Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to this morning's edition of Reflect and Revive. I am Pastor Tim, the Next Gen pastor here at CPR. I just want to take some time out of your day to encourage you. This is something that I need. It's more for me as much as it is for you. But I want to talk about the art of listening well. Because, have you ever had somebody ask you a question about your life? Hey, how's life treating you? How are you doing? And you get about 3 seconds into it and suddenly they cut you off and they want to tell you about their life and how they're doing, or how things are going for them, and you start to think, I'm starting to wonder if you actually asked me how I was doing because you cared or were concerned or just wanted to know, or if you just wanted to talk about yourself. It seems that listening should be easy, okay? It's not, because it means we have to be quiet, and that's often a difficult part. In fact, if you look at a lot of the issues that are going on in the world right now, a lot of the issues that are just surrounding, you see it all over social media, you see there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of talking, but there's not a lot of listening going on either side. And so sometimes it's crazy, because there have been times in my life where I thought I knew a lot about a situation until I spoke with somebody else and I listened to them, like really listened, not just heard them, but listened and to what they had to say, and it changed my perspective on something. It changed how I thought about something. It changed how I felt about something. And so we prefer talking over listening a lot of times because it gives us this illusion of control. If we can talk, we can control the conversation, we can control the narrative, we can control basically, everything. If they're not talking, if we are, and we feel good about where we're at. But sometimes, I don't know if you've ever been around somebody whose silence, if there's any kind of silence, they get really just a ton of anxiety, and so they start talking about whatever, just to fill that gap of silence, and so, but sometimes we, talk even when there's nothing to say, but good listeners are relatively rare. That's one thing I know I've been working on in my life, is trying to be a good listener. How do I listen to other people? Not start thinking, if they ask me a question, if they're talking, I'm pretend like I'm listening, or I'll give off the cues as if I'm listening, but in all reality, I'm just thinking of what I'm going to say next, and then I miss what they're saying completely. It really is a tremendous experience to have somebody listen to you, not just hear you, to listen to you. To have someone's complete and undivided attention. So, whenever we do that, like when someone listens to me, if they ask for my input or if they listen to me, I feel as if they actually value what I have to say, or they care about me and what matters to me, what's important to me. That's something that is important. They value how I feel, and so I think it's really important. And so we're worth being listened to, and it breaks into our isolation, breaks into our loneliness, and so we have to be, in order to be good listeners, though, you have to be secure in who you are. All right, so worrying about how we are being received by another individual, or thinking about what we will say next while someone else is talking, it sends the message that what I have to say is more important than what you have to say. And so just asking yourself this question: when was the last time you actually really listened to your friend? Or what about the last time you really felt someone listen to you? What was that experience like, over someone just nodding their head, giving you the answers that, oh yeah, completely understand, I understand, and so in Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 13, it says this. It says, spouting off before listening to the facts is both shameful and foolish. Okay, so when we spout off, whenever we go off on a topic that we haven't listened to any facts, we haven't listened to, we really just haven't listened. It says it's shameful and foolish. And in fact, in the book of James, the author James there actually encourages us. He said we should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. But we are so far on the opposite side. We are slow to listen, but quick to become angry, and quick to speak, and so it's just be quick to listen. Okay, that's my encouragement for you. So the bottom line is this morning: listening is difficult work, work, but I promise you it's worth the investment. It's something that we can improve on, and we have to be intentional with it, but we can improve on it with God's help. All right, so be a good listener, listen to other people, start dialogues with other people, so I hope you're just encouraged this morning. I hope it's something that's challenges you. I know it's challenging me daily to be a better listener. So hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless you. Love you.